So I was going to do a video discussing what Echo Fighters I thought was going to be in the game, and I came onto this website. I'll link it in the description. But it got me thinking, maybe I should just, instead of saying which Echo Fighters I think should be in the game, and then maybe later on doing the characters, I instead go through each series and just state whether or not I think they're going to get a new character or just a new Echo of some sort. So let's start off with Super Mario Brothers. At first, you think they've got quite a few, and I think they do. I don't really necessarily think they need another one, but if they were going to do another one, it would probably be an Echo of either Bowser, with maybe Dry Bowser. That would be pretty cool. Give him some nice flame, sparky effects. Oh, gotta drink some tea. Gets you in that chill mood. Then you've got Dr. Mario. I think you could maybe have Dr. Luigi and be an echo of Dr. Mario, because I find it a bit weird how Dr. Mario isn't an echo of Mario. So it kind of makes... Actually, they could have made Dr. Mario an echo of Mario and then Dr. Luigi an echo of Luigi, but I think Dr. Mario is the one weird character that should be an echo, but he isn't. And I guess he has a few changes to justify him not being an echo. But then you've got Chrom, which he's got a few changes, and he's not an echo. Well, he is an echo. So, that's a bit weird. But other than that, I don't see any other changes, any other characters that could be in it. Donkey Kong, I could see maybe an echo. Kind of like with the whole Metroid situation. They announced a new character, like King K. Rool here. And then later on they showed off Dark Samus. So I think they could easily do that with maybe Dixie Kong with Diddy Kong. Give her maybe one or two moves with her hair or something. And then maybe even Donkey Kong could have Funky Kong. Maybe a lighter, more or less damaging version, or the opposite, I don't know. Maybe you incorporate his board somehow. I don't know, you could do whatever you want with it, really. I'd personally want to see Dixie Kong, because I think that'd be more interesting, and I don't know, I'm not a massive fan of Donkey Kong. So let's move on to the... Oh god, you shouldn't have clicked on them. Is there any way to go back? Oh, I screwed it up. Let's go escape. Let's press F11. I can go back that way. Great time to drink tea. This is probably going to be a long video, but as long as I keep talking and trying to keep it interesting, I might put some mellow music in the background. Drinking tea. I keep saying, yeah. Anyway, let's just continue talking. Legend of Zelda. I don't think Link will probably won't get an echo. Same with maybe Sheik. Actually, Impa could be a good echo for Sheik, but I don't think they'll do it. Zelda could probably have, considering it's based off the one from, I believe, A Link Between Worlds, or the predecessor, I can't remember, was it Link Between Time, or something, one of those games. The 3DS one's actually really good, one of my favourite games on that system. But I think Hilda, the dark, is it Nega? I don't know, Nega version of Zelda. I think that would be really interesting. Or maybe they could do a different Ganon. Give us a different version of Ganon with a few different things. Because Ganon's had many forms and changes throughout Legend of Zelda, so it makes sense. As for Young Link and Toon Link, I doubt. They're not echoes, but they're kind of like semi-clones to a degree, so I doubt they'll ever get an echo. Metroid, it's already gotten quite a bit of representation. I doubt it's going to get anything more. Yoshi, I doubt it's going to get anything more. Maybe, no, I doubt it. I mean, actually, maybe a Yarn Yoshi echo. I think that could actually be quite interesting, where you maybe change one of two of his moves into like a Yarn Yoshi. And maybe you call it Yarn Yoshi or something like that, but that's the only thing I could imagine working for Yoshi. And actually, now that I think about it, that'd be kind of cool to see. Kirby, maybe a new character. I think Kirby is... How do I put this? I think Kirby should get a new character, at least an echo, because it has been since Brawl. As what it could be, I heard Bandana D was quite popular in certain places. Maybe Galacta Knight as an echo for Meta Knight. To be quite honest, I'd rather just see Bandana D as a new character and that be it. And if they wanted to do a different version of Meta Knight, I suppose that'd be cool, alright, but I'd rather just have Bandana D. I don't know why, but I like his design. Even though I've never played, actually, I've played one Kirby game and that was on the GBA. But other than that, I have not got much experience with Kirby. Star Fox. I feel like they could add a new character to Star Fox, and I feel like Star Fox has been a bit underrepresented. But I think it's fine. I'm glad we've just got Wolf back, to be honest. Maybe you could have, what's his name, Slippy? And if you've got to bring Slippy, you've got to have his Tompy do a barrel roll or something like that. Or was it Floppy? I can't remember. It's something like that. I suppose you could have his moveset be more technical. Yeah, but for Star Fox, can't imagine anything, especially since Crystal was announced as a assist trophy. There's not much you can do with Star Fox. Pokemon. See, I heard a rumor or a leak of some sort that we might get an Echo for Mewtwo, and that would be Gardevoir. Yeah, Gardevoir. And I think that would be really cool. A few things would obviously have to be changed, but like I said, Echoes can easily be changed into anything. I heard people say that they could do Raichu for Pikachu. I don't know if I'd personally want that, but I wouldn't hate it if they did it. Pikachu is pretty much a semi-clone of Pikachu. Maybe they could do, like, for Pokemon trainers, maybe they could do something insane and just give us Generations 2's starters in different semi-forms. Like, I can't remember their names at the moment, but you kind of get that idea. I imagine they could do something like that with Pokemon Trainer, but I feel like that would be a little bit too much, because that's technically 3 kind of characters in one. I think Lucario and Greninja are gonna just stay there and not get any echoes. I believe the new character, though, I've heard a lot of talk about Incineroar, which he would make sense. Personally, I would prefer Decidueye, but I suppose you can't get too annoyed with considering how many characters in the game. I don't feel like Pokemon needs another representation. I think the most is maybe one Echo for Mewtwo, and that'd be Gardevoir, because Gardevoir, I believe, is one of the more popular Gen 3 Pokemon, and as you can see, we've got, like, there's Gen 1, there's a Gen 1, there's a Gen 2, there's a Gen 1, there's a Gen 1, and then Gen 4 and 6, so, some of the gens could get a little bit more representation. 5 doesn't really need it. I feel like 7, yeah, that's a bit newer, so it doesn't necessarily, I mean, usually they do add a new Pokemon each time, but we'll have to see. This game tends to be more fan servicey and going back to the characters that were missed out in the older games rather than giving us newer characters, because that's what Smash 4 was about. It gave us Greninja, gave us Robin, more relevant characters, I suppose, and some of the other games. Earthbound, I feel like maybe an Echo for NES, and that'd be Nintendo, but that's it. I can't imagine anything more. Earthbound isn't really popular and hasn't had a new game out in a while. Same can be said for F-Zero, but maybe one of the other racers could be an Echo for him, but I doubt we'd see any other new characters for F-Zero. Same with Ice Climbers. Fire Emblem, people make the argument that there's too many characters, and I feel like 2 of them are technically Echoes, so it's technically 5, and I don't think that's too bad for a franchise that has such a variety of characters. And Roy is kind of technically a semi-clone of Marth, and then, you got Chrom here, which is, full-on Echo. I think they should leave Fire Emblem's done at this point for a while, unless they want to add maybe someone else in. I don't know who it would be. I obviously have a few personal preferences, but I don't know, I wouldn't mind. I'm quite happy with the way the Fire Emblem's going. Chrom feels like an easy character to add, and it made a lot of people happy, so, Fire Emblem, it's good where it is. Game & Watch, fine. I don't think that needs any more. Same with Kid Icarus. I don't know what else they could do. Maybe you have one of the other gods, or maybe Hades. Hades would actually be interesting. Don't know, I'm not too aware of the franchise. Same with Wario, where I don't know the franchise too well. I mean, I think they were rooting for one of the characters. Can't remember what her name was, but she got announced as a assist trophy, so I guess that's put her down. I believe, I'm not too aware from Metal Gear Solid, but I believe there's other versions of Snake, so they could easily have that as an Echo. Sonic, I feel like, could easily have many more characters, because there's quite a few characters that could pull from his moveset. I mean, look at Knuckles' assist trophy, he uses the home attack as well, and considering Shadow's being, Shadow was an assist trophy, and now we don't know where he is, so I feel like Shadow could easily be an Echo for Sonic, and in almost every leak or rumor or just speculation videos, Shadow is there somewhere. So I almost feel like he's one of the most guaranteed characters at this point to get him. I'd be kind of shocked if he wasn't. But as for new characters, I feel like Tails or maybe Dr. Eggman, they would be some really interesting choices to see. But considering there's going to be this big boss mode, allegedly, I think he would be better off there maybe. Pikmin's, nah, don't see it, don't see Rob. Animal Crossing, I've heard a lot about Isabelle being an Echo, so there's that. Mega Man, a lot of the characters are either assist trophies or in his final Smash. Don't see anything happening for Mega Man. Wii Fit, no. Punch Out, he's not big enough. He's just not big enough. Mii's, I'm surprised they brought back the Mii's. I mean, yeah, everyone is here, but they were really more of a customized character thing, and I feel like they should just limit their moveset to one, and then I don't know how they're going to handle the costumes. Are they going to bring back all of them over, or are they going to just give new costumes to these Mii's, or are they just going to have like sets or different skins, and they're going to be treated as like an official character? Because beforehand they were just that on the side customized thing for casual play. But if they give them a fixed moveset, have them act like 3 different characters, and then give them each different skins based on what was in there, Smash 4, suppose they could kind of become competitive. I don't know how you'd go about it, but that's my first thoughts. Pac-Man, I feel like Miss Pac-Man would be such a good choice for an Echo for Pac-Man, because you could easily just tune up the moveset a bit. It doesn't have to change drastically, just maybe change some of the animations, and that's pretty much it. Xenoblade Chronicles, don't know the franchise too well, but I've heard people want the characters from 2 to be added, and I wouldn't hate that. Shulk's kind of a fun character, so I suppose that would be interesting to see. Duck Hunt, I doubt it. Yeah, that's just a one-off pretty much. Street Fighter, I probably can. It's going to be an Echo, and that's pretty much it. I mean, considering ever since we got that Castlevania Echo, third parties, anyone can pretty much be an Echo. Final Fantasy, on the other hand, I think we're lucky enough to get Cloud in Smash. I don't think we're going to get any more Final Fantasy characters. Maybe another Square character. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video after this explaining what other characters I think could appear in this, because this pretty much just is going by series by series by series. Bayonetta. I like how they got the Bayonetta 2 logo there, because maybe an Echo. I only played one for like a few hours, and I think there was like a woman that was very similar to her that could be in it. I can't remember her name. I've heard a lot of people really want is it the Octolings? But I suppose they could be an interesting Echo if they change up their moveset a little bit. I feel like Splatoon is fine at the moment in terms of representation, and same with Castlevania. Surprised we even got 2 characters from Castlevania, to be honest. I don't even know who Richter is, to be honest. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all the characters series. If you disagree with anything I said in this video, please tell me in the description, and if you want me to do a follow-up or any more of these kind of videos, because at the moment Fire Emblem don't know too much, and Smash is the only interesting game that I kind of want to talk about at the moment, so don't know what Smash videos I could do, but waiting for the game December 7th. Yeah, and like I said, if you disagree with some of the choices or you want to recommend some more, like maybe you could have maybe Paper Mario could be an Echo of Mario, and it's just all his moves are in paper, for all I know, or let's see, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time I do a video.